Think about that. If I had the same schedule that you had, hey, he don't want that because the last time we did that, I pulled his pants down in front of the world. So I know he don't want that. He just talking. Oh, this is my phone. If I had just schedule, I would have 10 wins already. What's he? What are you talking about?
I'm giving my
see on the phones.
Yeah, that's it.
Y'all, it's gonna be another season. Y'all think?
Yeah, it's another season.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one.
Just north of the Delaware
Man, these fans gonna be 99 overall. Jesus, 95 overall, 95 offense, 96 defense.
On tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, y'all want to have a watch party with this game? It's me and Mook.
Oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, we got to talk about state championship.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this would definitely
Mook was about to lie and say something was wrong with his phone.
Y'all can say something wrong with him.
Wait, get the fuck on, dog.
Damn, what you coming up like that? What's wrong, oh,
Bitch ass dog.
damn.
Yeah, my dog.
How you know? Come on.
Nigga love the dog. Yeah, love the dog. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, when he at the door pouting like a hoe, y'all, and just, y'all ain't gonna sit there and listen to that shit either. Especially DL crash out ass. DL crash
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. But what's even funnier is you got a whole ass dog. So
I do got a little whole ass dog. I love my little whole ass dog. If you talk to my little whole ass dog, I was talking to my little whole ass dog. I'll stick that nigga on you, though. I'll be like, get that nigga.
I kick that nigga right out the window.
Like, he don't come around crazy ass niggas like you.
Black people?
Yeah.
That's why they don't come around black people? Yikes.
I ain't going around my daddy. That nigga's the most blackest person I know.
Ma,
landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line.
What?
So
I ain't never seen that dog.
Damn. What? Hey, I'm his daddy, Big T. Chill out.
My fault.
Yeah, you don't understand. What's that? Ask him what his nickname is. I mean, ask him what his middle name is.
Only if you promise me to ask Mook. What's his?
What's your middle name?
Nah.
Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout.
No.
2 remaining as we step aside here in
No.
this first quarter.
Who got a different team? Who got Houston now?
My team, nigga, wrong with my team. I'm telling you.
I need you to shit. You sorry about the Eagles. Nah, not with the Houston, you not.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Where you start talking like that.
I'm trying to get this all right.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout.
Mook, I didn't make no.
Their second charge timeout here in this
Mook, you do stuff for like TV, dog. Like, I hate. Oh my God, dog. This nigga ran 2 plays and he talking.
No, I'm saying you use 2 timeouts. It's 25 seconds in the game. You got 1 timeout.
Mook, I used 1 timeout to change my roster. Like, you are gay, dog. Okay. You really think that you slow. You slower than you look.
Shut up, Paul.
Here's Stroud.
If you believe that, you slower than what you look.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. You just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Watch your tackle and put your hands on your knee. You know what I mean? I'm not a big girl, nigga. No. You gotta have a whole
Shit, they go to front. I saw there shortly. We ain't gonna see it yet.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Bob, I want to check in versus Shake. I ain't really see nothing glitchy you was doing.
That's it.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and
I
run.
thought rich defense and Jesus.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah. Once I get back my center down, I mean, my
He
deep
just kept buying
tackle.
time to his right. Finally, nothing
That's
there.
smart.
He wisely gets rid of it.
That's all right. Shut up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
I'm out of bounds.
Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. 118. What's that?
You set this camera up, bro?
Yeah, I think you should set up a whole new YouTube.
Thank you. Hey, Mook, what was you saying? I ain't hear you.
It's intercepted.
But you can't post during the game.
Pick 'em, please. I'm telling y'all should do a watch party while I dog walk Mook.
That's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense.
Pure woman, bro.
In the opening possession, they know that their offense will get the
I don't
ball
know
to
what he
start
think
the
he's about to
second
do with
half.
Houston versus
They
nobody.
line
Get
them up in
popped,
field goal position.
and that's gonna be 5
They
straight.
He
got a
about
chance
to
for
right
touchdown
back.
right
Who
here
did
out
he-
of the gate.
Who did he beat? Or he got the bye?
Yeah, he got the bye. Ain't nobody losing the Mook
Yeah. Not with no Houston.
with nobody.
You sound like you ain't Damn.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
See,
And they got it in the red zone there down about the 19. 2
yeah,
yards to
the
go,
Eagles won
2nd
all that
down.
with the Eagles, too.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans.
Throwing his Hurts. As he throws there, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we see these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get hold of his pass rush.
No, he kept saying how sweet Mook is with the Eagles, but he ain't got him.
Completion here now, 3rd and 2.
No, because he beat me the last
Hurts
Thursday.
sets
He had
up to
to eat.
throw it.
See?
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, but he put me out to
Now
Eagles.
an Eagles first down as this defense
Oh, look.
unable to
They
hold.
won the last
It's a
game.
7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, because that's the whole person. They have his identity in it.
Yeah, I hate when they take them my team. They get
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to
Open man, he's got him. That's
Ooh, this nigga thought he was playing.
touchdown.
I see the weakness, and I just hit it as hard as I can. Huh? Man, you mean first round DL? I'm not even. Who cares about what he complaining about, bro? Here. Okay, we're running a draft. You get to pick a team. So I know he butthurt. It's all good. I would be too. That ain't what he signed up to play. He get in the open draft. He don't. I hope he don't think people gonna be like, oh well, since we gonna look out for DL. Freak DL. I care about that nigga feelings. Crybaby nigga. Like niggas is supposed to not play with the best team on the game when they got the first pick in the draft. Like, shut up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach?
Let's talk about Mook though, DK. You watching this game? You doing a watch party?
Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
Thanks, they call.
Develop some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, Mook, you know PT love when you in tight doubles, Mook. No, Mook, see, it's 11 guys on the field, so sometimes you got to be in your area so they could be in theirs. You know what I'm saying, Mook? It's called teamwork. That makes the dream work.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And a stoppage here. Timeout before this 3rd down play.
We playing it right now, Shake. I got a Netflix exclusive, Shake.
Step aside here in this first
No,
quarter.
Shay just don't be calling.
So the failure to connect on second.
Shake, I got a Netflix exclusive because I knew you was gonna be here.
Hey, look, you gonna let this nigga play in your face like that?
That was cheating right there, Mook. Do that again, Mook. Do that again, Mook. Do that again, Mook.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Do it again, Mook. Can't no nigga say that I done it to him, though.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I know.
Nelson in motion. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release.
You gonna let these niggas, you gonna let these niggas say that you don't have a shot in goddamn.
Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet. I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
We got like one miracle maker.
Again, it's Stroud.
He's
got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down.
This nigga get one first down and start talking, dog. Like, it'd be unbelievable.
He got the what?
Now Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
This nigga be getting. This nigga be getting.
Good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set you man free. That was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, but could have gone for more.
Nelson in motion. Stroud looking to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up. First and goal. They'll give it to Mixon.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
Stroud now to throw.
3rd and goal. 3rd and goal.
It's just a gain of a couple there on
3rd and goal.
Y'all let the play develop, PT. Y'all know y'all go ahead. Play develop.
My fault, Baba.
It begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Chubb is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
On the stop. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
This is caught. It's Brown. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Now Hurts going to move him around. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Once again, they run with Mixon. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Stroud now on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. And he's got it. It's now a 13-7 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Texans 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11. Hey, one more.
Stroud to throw it. Now be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Lights on. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
60-yard attempt.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Is good.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
63.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Now that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another first and 10 here.
46-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
The 8-yard line.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now 2nd and 3. Now a turn and a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Great, set.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Tony. Look at hot.
Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
1st and goal, Houston.
Back to throw. Stroud. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're on to something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, Stroud. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
All right.
They run for it with Mixon. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Mixon unable to find the goal line on 4th down. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 83 yards. And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. Well, he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this down to the 23.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing is Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
White coat, 18. What's up?
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Good.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Texans stay on
On the quick, right? At 18. Yes, sir. Look at high. Look at high.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
You. Mr. Walls. It's Dmani. I was sick on the day you left. Loudly crying face. Add me so I can cook.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
I miss you, Brody. Hard hands, medium dark skin tone.
As they'll send this one away. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kicker.
Are you gonna visit?
Team, as you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. They'll start out on the ground.
Why are you not using the Cowboys?
For a short gain, second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 33.
BTW, I don't know if you talking back to me, but I can't hear you talk. I can hear the gameplay, but you can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball.
Mook, you a natural born woman, Mook. You hear me, Mook?
You ought to get this result.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
That's one of my students.
A handoff to Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look out before.
So y'all, let's do this then. Let's do this, cause y'all move. Let's do this, cause y'all move the goalpost every time I start winning. Let's just say we're not doing a draft, cause if we do a draft and I get the #1 pick, I'm gonna take the best team on here.
They hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, cause y'all can't have it both ways and then crying. I'm just saying, y'all can't have it both ways. Do a draft and then cry about the draft and then like, come on, dog, that's weak.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
No, sir. I think that was the first person to take it to. I said, I'm with the Texans. That was the first person to take it to.
Here's Hicks to throw. It's going to be intercepted.
It was 4th and 16. Shut up. I ain't worried about y'all.
Because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
I was gonna ask MST to call you today, but she was not here. Loudly crying face.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson now. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ema, try to be in your life every day.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
Henry again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Third down, goal to go from the 8. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
4th down and goal.
I broke my right hand.
And this one is right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3 zip. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe
Good stuff.
that was some double moves.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here.
It did go well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able
My user is HealMeFade23.
to full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
All right. Send me a request.
Good. Check. Take the foot. 63. Hey.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Bubba, I'm going to open up my bag on you.
Hop on.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
God.
As he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
There you go. Just drop it like it's hot. Drop it in that package. Heisman Trophy winner.
31 yards. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something, when you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went.
Oh, NVM, I can't my dad on the right now later CS he got work.
And it worked really well.
Okay, that's cool. Just don't forget. I'm going to try to get up there when I can, but my job, and I can't talk on my phone. I got to keep my phone in the car. I don't get off until 3:30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key frame.
God, that's my fault.
Derrick Henry all alone. Inside the
I'm going straight past this.
Do you like at least?
Derrick Henry, 65 yards. And the Ravens have regained the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
Wait, I just might be able to get on my PCE and gonna see.
our score after one right here on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Fries, French fries.
Because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on.
Gotta get a stop, boys.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
You got this, Mr. Walls.
Oh, yeah, that's easy work.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's easy work. It's easy work. It's easy work. It's easy work.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
I forgot they got.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage.
I forgot they got Derrick Henry.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Ooh! Break his face.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is
good. D.
And the lead is
good stop, D.
Now at 14-13.
Come back down and score. No
problems at all on that one. And you know there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no win, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at
Lol, he is a beard. How you losing to bum?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he takes a shot
passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Tiger Swamp. Kyle up, get it. Great.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, 73.
Looking to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? Who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
I made some custom plays and they pretty tough, not gonna lie.
We'll see.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being put in the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
We will see, yes indeed.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Do that again, Ball.
In this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Do that again, Ball.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's garbage. Do that again, Ball.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Do that again, Ball.
Yo. No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson.
Do that again, Ball.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Do that again, Ball.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one complete down the field to Goddard. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I'm about to go eat, not gonna lie.
Go do your thing, young boy. Just connect with me.
They'll throw now on the final play. This will be caught by Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Big Uji.
Let's go, boys. One more half.
The Ravens set to receive the football.
And we win another one.
As we resume action in the third quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry.
Nigga, we ain't scared to hit that big bear.
Space following the display of power.
Yeah, wait, get up early. Get up, get up.
82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll be brought down at the 37.
A gain of 7. And the Ravens.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Hey, middle. Boy.
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Ooh.
They hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got
Thank you.
that last play, and forcing the try.
That's all garbage and animation.
Mark Andrews, 37 yards. And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead.
Supposed to be in a pick.
Comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So,
boy, come get it back in blood.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Oh.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew it's going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and
We not masked off Rich and know who it was.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's across
Second down and 8.
49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
God!
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Down the right sideline.
GLRR become back on blood.
After that interception.
how about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's going to press this one.
Blocking my boy.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal. Now Lamar changing the play. Henry. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Good D, Prime.
Hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court, guys. What are you going to do?
This nigga Ma ain't giving up. I like that.
The 3 and take the lead.
So
Baba fight. Baba trying to get him a chip.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple.
Baba trying to win the money. Baba trying to win the funyuns.
Should have done better there.
And he'll go
Baba trying to win the funyuns.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith.
Hurts pass. Complete to Devontae Smith. 16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here.
No touch that.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Nigga ain't even jump, dog.
And incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. Throwing is Hurts. Will try and do this himself. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Great, set. Anyone, 73. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is Smith with the ground. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Sugar Ball playing his heart out, dog.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long.
63. Hey, 73. Alpha. Delta.
They'll drop to throw. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. The kick by Elliott is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Henry running right. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, come on.
First carry now for Justice Hill. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Jackson going to keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is indeed good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Trimmer.
He'll look to throw.
They let that nigga come off that edge like that, dog.
Just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's getting ahead, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And he'll spike it here with 13 seconds showing on the clock. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Great, set. Hey, Silver. 73.
He's back to throw.
Terrible throw. Good game. Good game. Terrible throw. Touchdown.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like
terrible throw.
That because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get
that
it
happens.
done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say.
Good game.
Timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it is strictly for pride.
And they will take a knee here.
Good game.